I'm reaching a lie. Fire for God, I'm screaming a lie. Everybody feeling alive. Just the spirit reading a lie. Get your healing and come alive. God not dead, my youth in alive. Visions and dreaming come alive.
I gotta say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you are. You're tuned to Love 101 FM, the family station. Hey, you're inside alive, 1 to 5, on this Make Me Move Monday. Hey, I am Sara-Ann, the chirpy one, giving you company today. Are you guys ready to move? I know I am. Hey, we're live on Facebook and also on YouTube at Love 101 FM Jamaica. Sign on, rock on, roll on, jump on, whatever you gotta do. And as you come on, remember to share the live. And you also have to comment so I know that you're on the live, okay? Okay. Hey, good afternoon to my friends listening to us on the FM band at 101.13579. You're listening to us online at www.love101.org. Good afternoon to you. Or you're listening to us via the app that you have downloaded from the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. Good afternoon to you. Hey, taxi drivers, bus drivers, conductors and conductresses, passengers, good afternoon to you. Essential service workers, hello. How you doing? My friends on the WhatsApp live at 876-997-3125. Good afternoon to you. Kindly make your way on either Facebook or on YouTube. I usually get everyone there when I'm marking the register. Hey, today you'll be inspired, informed, entertained, and engaged. In a moment, I'll bring you highlights from the news. 1:45 Menticize, that's mental exercise. 2 o'clock prayer blast, and we have prayer for children. 2:15 body talk, and we'll explore with Dr. Leah Walker, consultant obstetrician, on the health of a child. 2:45 away to live broadcast comes your way. Then 3:15, what does the Bible say about leaving an inheritance for your children? 3:45 celebration. So at that time, we accept your birthdays and anniversary greetings. Children of God, 3:45. Not before, okay? 4 o'clock, the Small People Show comes your way with Auntie Colleen. Then 4:55, we wrap it all up inside alive. On this Make Me Move Monday. It is the 9th of May. Why, may I move fast, man? Very much fast. Very, very fast. Now it's time for highlights from the news at this time. Now, 22-year-old pregnant woman killed in Manchester crash identified. Police have identified a pregnant woman who succumbed to injuries she sustained in a crash on the Winston Jones Highway near Mandeville last night. She is 22-year-old Torian Elliott, a resident of Riches in Clarendon. A report from the Constabulary Communications Unit, said about 7:45 p.m., 3 people were traveling uphill toward Mandeville in a Toyota Crown motorcar when it was hit by another car. The impact resulted in the Crown going over a guardrail. Now, police say the driver of the other car did not stop at the scene. So it was a hit and run. Now, firefighters had to be called to extricate Elliot from the mangled Crown. She, along with 2 men, were rushed to the hospital where she died while undergoing treatment. The men are said to be in stable condition. Now, in other news, empathize with mental health patients. Experts are calling on Jamaicans to take a fresh look at how they view mental illnesses and mental patients. This, they say, is important to get a better understanding of people who suffer from their medical conditions, as well as to address the rejection and scorn from the wider society. President of the Jamaica Enrolled Assistant Nurses Association, Esther Campbell, said that the neglect by the society places an additional burden on persons at the Bellevue Hospital who continue to be unfairly stigmatized even after making a full recovery when they return home. And that's sad. So So treat mental health patients better. You know? Yeah. Empathize with them. In other news, climate change action needed urgently. Opposition spokesperson on land, environment, and climate change, Senator Sophia Fraser Binns, has renewed a call for Jamaica's water resources to be strengthened by legislation that would make rainwater harvesting compulsory for all major building developments. She argued for much more to be done to bring the construction industry in line with the climate friendly practices, pointing out that despite the Building Act being passed in 2018, it is still pegged in an outdated building code. Now, because the necessary modern code is not or is yet to be passed, so it's not yet passed. Body of newborn found in downtown Kingston. Now, the body of a newborn was found in a garbage bin along Temple Lane in downtown Kingston this morning. It is reported that passers-by noticed dogs gathered around the rubbish along the roadway. Upon investigation, the body of the male newborn was discovered inside the bin. My God. The police were alerted and more information to come. That's so sad. You know, a newborn and an innocent child can't do anything for himself, herself. That's really sad. It's so inhumane. Finally, in highlights from the news, teachers urged to practice self care or risk burnout. Now, communications professional Simone Clark Cooper is urging teachers to ensure that they see to their own well being, even as they try to teach their students in the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic, lest the educators suffer burnout and health complications due to stress. Clark Cooper, Chief Executive Officer of SimSpeak Communication Services Limited, was giving the keynote address at the opening session of the Jamaica Teachers Association's JTA annual Helen Stills Professional Day celebration held at the Holiday Inn Resort in Montego Bay, St. James. So teachers, not just teachers, I'm urging everyone to practice self-care. You know, in order to function at your peak, you have to take some time for yourself, relax, have a day when you just, you probably perhaps light a scented candle, and that's your day to just relax. No work, no work, just relax. Yeah. And those are the highlights from the news at this time, Monday, May 9, 2022. We trust that you were, as usual, informed. It is now time for me to go ahead and mark the register. So, children of God, let's go. So first up, we have Freddie Bless, good afternoon. Joan Tomlinson, Iona Ashburn, good afternoon. Ricardo Portias, it's a night. Pearline Mills, good afternoon to you. Marvin Murphy, Cynthia Williams, Claudette Ellis, Marshall Lawrence, Claudette Rodway, good afternoon to ya. Thank you so much. Rashika Cameron, that's Rashika Cameron. It's a night. Marva Miller, Pauline Dorma, Sandra Ellison, Laurel Thomas Garrett, good afternoon to you. Angela Masters, Marvin Murphy, Valerie Stewart, good afternoon. Registered nurse Den, good afternoon. Paulette Stevenson, Ivorine, Colleen Oliphant, present. Enid Kelly, present. Andrea Simpson, good afternoon to you. Huntley Marshall, Ben Reese Clark, good afternoon. Dollis Blake, Marlene DaCosta, good afternoon. Merle Grant, Delroy Melvin, Karen Russell, good afternoon. Patricia Campbell, Sandra Graham, good afternoon. Kathleen, good afternoon. Blinky Brown, and Kayan Dorma, good afternoon. So let me just take a few from the WhatsApp live. Hey, Antonio Facey is still on that's on YouTube live. And Denise Francis, good afternoon. You are alive. Awesome. Let's see who we have first in our WhatsApp class. Yeah, in the classroom. Let's see. Hey, children of God, in a previous, By the way, who invented taste and by rat poison? Who invented that? You tell me. I was passing the other day and I saw a guy who was like, taste and by rat poison. Only Jamaicans, You tell me. So we must test if the poison is effective. Not too good. Who said no? No, sir. Anyway, this one says, good afternoon, Sarah. Mama P from Buff Bay in Portland. Good afternoon. Faye from Blue Hole. Sister Marie Boy on a previous man. I love it. Sister Bradshaw, good afternoon. Sister Moore from Mavis Bank. Angela Hackett from Port Maria, good afternoon. Nikki from Sage Catherine. Marvin from Massachusetts. Auntie Babette, Sister Pam. I can't get everyone. But let me go up to 115. Rose from Hampton Green, good afternoon. Levine Dixon from Lacovia, good afternoon to ya. And Nicole, Sister Petrona, Elaine B. Beautiful. And who is this? 8690. You have to give me a name, okay? Sister Lopez, Angela, and also all the mothers. Yesterday was Mother's Day, so hope you had a wonderful and fantastic day. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Love 101 FM, the family station. Stick and stay.